Howdy, folks. So, before we get into the deeper parts of the nitty and gritty of Excel, I want to show the basics just in case anyone's not familiar with the actual software itself. So, as soon as you open Excel, it should look something like this. Everything in the main layout is going to look like a series of columns and a series of rows that you can manipulate. This itself is called a worksheet. The You can make more of them though, and in a group when you save, that's called a workbook. Outside of that, things are pretty simple. You can switch your layout a little bit, but most people stick to the main one just for ease and clarity. The tabs up here, like Microsoft Word or PowerPoint, are just going to show you other tools, and they're grouped up into specific parameters. If you click this, which is called the Launchpad, it's going to show you a more extensive set of tools. And yeah, it's pretty straightforward. You can also add in plugins to add even more customizable tools. But other than that, just for a quick rundown of this part. So when you click on a cell, it's just going to show you the ability to type in it, and as soon as you press enter, it's going to let you move on to the next one. And say that you have say that you have like a pattern showing kind of like this, whatever. If you click this and you go down that little plus sign, Excel is smart enough to understand the pattern that's showing up. So this was incrementing by 1. Let's just do that one more time. See that plus sign, and let's go down to 15. So it sees that increment of 1 and it's able to adjust for it. So if you want to clear this, you can just go ahead and go to home, and there's an eraser. Clear all, lets you erase it. So if it's not obvious, a cell is determined by its column and its row. So this is C8. You can also have a range, which when you're explaining it, you're going to start with the one at the top left, C8, and the range is going to end at the one at the bottom left, whatever. So J17 in this case. So C8 to J17. Right. Um, and just to make like a quick table, let's mess with this. Let's say that we want to have like this workforce. We want to denote their salaries. These salaries are very unfair. First off, if you look over here, if you want to replace something, you can just go ahead and say, like, what are you looking for? So say that 25 is too high. We want to change that to 20. You can either place replace for a specific scenario or replace all. And if you look to the left, it fixes all the ones that were at 25. If you need to insert a new column or like a new row, let's say that we're going to insert a new row because we didn't name these. This is a little confusing, right? You can just right click and then you go insert, and it's going to put it at the top. And let's say this is name, hourly wage, And you can stretch it out as well to make it fit the size of the name. So likewise, though, we can also do this with columns. We can insert a column, and let's say that we want like an ID column, right? 1, 2, and again, that little plus sign is going to let us increment like we want. And that's more or less the basics. From here, we're going to start doing a little bit of data analytics and messing around with AI, but I wanted you to have a small understanding of the very, very basics of what you can do here. And yeah, I mean, it's more or less like Word in the sense that you also can like bold, you can change fonts. Say we want this more distinguished. Spread it a little bit. And you can recenter. So a lot of the traditional stuff that you would expect from other pieces of Microsoft software is included in this. If you want to save, all you need to do, since this would be the first time, you just go save, name it something, we'll call it example 1 mod. And now that's saved as a workbook, and we can manipulate it a little bit more later. And just really quick, we can also delete really quick, just like we inserted. Bam. Or just clear contents. And yeah, guys, that's it for now. I hope this was a little bit helpful. We're going to go a little bit further into what you can do in the future videos. Have a good one.